Hey, to start episode 40 of the podcast, Trevor, we're meeting up with him in Arizona. Got to get him on the flag right here. Awesome.
Alrighty.
All right.
Trevor,
Thank you.
the pod, baby. Let's
go. Well, thank you, Trevor, for signing our Off the Field flag and getting episode 40 of Off the Field podcast started.
Yeah, dude. I don't think you're sick. I think you're okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
Sweet.
It wasn't making any noises.
Yes, that's right. This is our last episode before
What's
Halloween as well. I am a prisoner. Mobo is a doctor.
I perform lobotomies.
Yeah, he also worked on me in the medical wing. As you can tell, I got scraped up pretty bad. You should see the other guy.
You know, the insides of your brains was a little scrambled, but I made sure to just sew it right back up.
You went in my brain?
I mean, there's a little dot on you.
Why don't I remember that?
That's a lobotomy.
Oh,
It's working.
Great. Well, Halloween right now, as we film this, is 9 days away. But when the episodes go out, it'll be, I'm trying to look at my calendar, 5 days away and 4 days away. And
Pretty
then,
close,
Halloween next Tuesday.
Do you have any plans?
Nope.
You're not going to trick or treat, bro?
Nope. I haven't done that in a long time. Haven't been invited to anything either.
It's been a minute.
And obviously, if people have been watching the videos for years, they would know this costume that I'm wearing is recycled.
How many times have you used it already? Like 4?
I've used it for the Halloween special a long time ago.
Okay.
A Halloween party a few years later.
2.
And this podcast.
3. Nice. I've worn it once.
You wore this?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
It was a party. I think you dressed up as the Joker.
Yes.
Or you had dressed up as the Scoops guy.
Steve from Stranger Things.
Yeah, that guy.
And since we're on the topic of Halloween, let's do some Halloween conversation.
Okay.
Top 3 favorite Halloween candy.
Oh.
What hits for you, huh?
I'm going to go with, people are going to hate me probably.
We'll go back and forth. We'll do snake draft style, so you go first.
Okay. I'm going to draft Snickers.
Okay. We can pick the same candy because it's our favorites.
Okay.
But Reese's is my first.
You know what? A lot of people are going to hate me. Almond Joy.
Ew.
Almond Joy's good. What do you want me to do?
All right, I'm going to ignore that you even said that.
Oh
Twix
my God.
is my next.
I love Twix. You know what? Underrated one. I'm going to go with Dots. Dots. They're chewy as shit, and you know what? They're
okay.
They're a little mid.
My final one will be M&M's.
Yeah, I probably should have gone with peanuts.
Now we'll repeat them: Reese's, Twix, and M&M's for me.
And I got Dots, Snickers, and Almond Joys.
Whose house are you going to? Which doorbell are you ringing?
I know everybody's running away from my house.
Where are you trick or treating?
Nobody's coming to my pet.
And if you are trick or treating this year, if you're still young enough to the point where it's not weird.
Okay, that being said, what's the cutoff? Just so we can lay it down now. I think the cutoff is like 13.
I was thinking 13 in my head. I think I stopped because, you just always want free candy. So I milked it for as long as I could. I think I stopped at like 15, I think.
Yeah,
but the typical cutoff, like 13. Yeah.
I think I stopped at like 14. 14 because by 15, it's pretty much like, bro, just go buy a bag of chips and a Gatorade.
Then it turns into Halloween parties.
That's where
it goes from trick-or-treating to Halloween parties to
adult Halloween
to
parties.
watching a scary movie on Halloween at your house.
Yeah. That's about the timeline.
Mm-hmm. And what are you guys wearing if you are going trick-or-treating? What's your costume? See what we got, the viewers right now, what you guys are going to be dressing for this Halloween. And then
what's a good costume you loved?
I was John Cena in 5th grade. That one always sticks to memory.
Oh, that's tight.
I had the muscle suit, like the puffy shirt.
No, you didn't.
I had the WWE title, not the big $500 one that I have now because I have adult money.
It's up there somewhere.
But a little plastic one. And then I had the camo shorts.
Dude, tough fit. You know what? Core memory, I dressed up as the Incredibles, and nobody knew who I was for some reason.
You were Mr. Incredible?
I was Mr. Incredible.
How could they not know? How bad was the costume?
It was.
Did you put on a red shirt and you were like, I'm Mr. Incredible?
It was a little... Oh, you know what? I wasn't wearing the face mask.
But you had the big eye on your chest?
Yeah.
And people still didn't know what you were?
Nope.
That's wild.
Keep in mind, this is like 2008, 2009,
it's
so
like
the movie had been out for like at least like 2 years.
It's like Superman taking his glasses off and on.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, literally. Yeah. I was also a serial killer one year. Literally. I took mini boxes of cereal glued them
you.
to a t-shirt, and then stuck knives in all of them, and then put blood, like spray blood. I mean, blood, totally blood, all over them.
Yeah.
And I was a serial killer.
That's a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
I think. What's a good one? You know what? I did a zombie, but instead of painting the face correctly, I legit came out green like Shrek, and that was not fun.
What about Halloween memories? You got any favorites?
Any Halloween memories? You know what? I went trick or treating one time with the neighboring kids when I was like 8, and bro, I got left behind. And the worst part is that everybody took off to this whole neighborhood that's like maybe 15-minute walk from me, and I went the complete opposite way thinking they were with me. Nope. Did not see them for the rest of the night.
How long have you been living where you live now?
Dude, it's been 10 years.
So, did you ever trick or treat when you lived there?
No.
Okay, I was going to say.
By then, I was already, when we had moved into where I'm at now, I was like in 8th grade.
I feel like that's a really easy experience, but also cool. Because you're in a complex.
Yeah.
And everybody, it's like one of those ones where there's like, you know, the
honestly, guys, it's like a fortress.
Yeah,
the best
literally.
It's straight up like a fortress because it's just rectangular as hell.
There's the nice center court in the middle, like, and then everybody lives around it. So literally just trick or there's a good amount of people.
No, dude, there's a lot of units there.
So probably like what, at least 100 units?
I would think so, yeah.
You could literally just wrap it. Go wrap the bottom floor, wrap the top floor, and then
that's all.
Bam.
Yeah, I mean...
and then there could be a little party in the middle. Like, that just sounds lit. Like, imagine if you filled that up with all your friends. And then you had the party in the middle, and then everybody hit the trick-or-treating, and then they came back and partied.
Here's the thing, though. In my complex, people are like... They're pretty Grinches, dude. They don't give out candy.
Rude.
They don't give out good candy.
Rude.
Dude, I got Almond Joys.
But you put that on your list, so you must have been ecstatic.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. I was on cloud 9 for that.
Yeah.
I mean... You?
A Halloween party that I went to in 2017, but I cannot give any details on that. But that's one of my favorite Halloween memories for sure.
Right on, right on.
And then there used to be a neighborhood a few blocks from here that always put on the craziest haunted house. And then one year it caught on fire. And they never did it since that day.
How long had they been doing it prior?
Like years. Like I think at least a decade.
Oh, shit.
And it was like a big full production haunted house.
Like at least, 10 people working it?
Yeah. Or it was a family. They had I forgot what the family's name was. But it was like, oh, are we going to the so-and-sos? Like, I forgot what their name was. And you don't have to pay $200 to go to the front of the line like Universal.
Nice.
So that's a little bonus. And a bonus of when Halloween time comes around is horror movies, Halloween movies,
gotta love them,
are on TV more. What is a franchise, a specific movie that you like in the horror genre?
Honestly, it's going to be basic as hell. I love the Scream franchise. That's me. That's all me. I love that. I know the newer ones aren't really the best, but they got heart. And come on,
and
dude,
Jenna Ortega.
Yeah. Yes. But, dude, it's just so good. What the hell? It's like the first horror movie that actually broke the barrier of being like, it's not just some bimbo running all over the...
I've never seen any of them.
Yeah. Leave.
This is my house.
All right, I'm going to go. Nah, but, dude, you got to watch them. You are lacking, brother. I've
also never seen any of the Halloweens. But I actually want to see the Halloweens.
The Halloweens are pretty good. I'm not going to lie, they're pretty slow.
Really?
Yeah. Like, Scream is way faster pacing than that.
Like, the new ones looked so intense to me, it made me want to watch all of them.
You haven't even seen the Rob Zombie one?
No, I haven't seen any of them.
That one's really fucked up. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
For me, I love the Saw franchise.
That's not even
it's horror. It is definitely horror.
It's like G-rated torture porn.
G.
Well, not G, but it's
it's
like teetering that though.
You want to tell me it's G-rated?
No, it's not G-rated. But
you want to tell me it's teetering?
It's basically like the P word.
What?
Saw.
Corn?
Yeah, it's like torture corn.
No, it's not. But okay. First of all, I should know this. I just saw 10.
Like dude, what if you wake up and your balls are
the
deep fried?
First one? Okay, I specifically put in the notes. I said Saw franchise, but the first one. Because I said horror movies. So the first one, Saw 1, is one of the, I'd say, top 3 movie twists of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And if you haven't seen it, it's about to be a spoiler because I'm going to praise this movie and I'm not going to leave out details.
Go for
Starts in the bathroom, right?
it. Okay.
You've seen the movie, right?
Yeah.
2 guys in there. They're trapped by their ankle, can't get out. Dead body in the middle of the floor. The whole movie, you think. And then the guy cuts off his ankle, gets out, I'll be back for you. That dead body that's been there for a whole hour and 30 minutes is alive. And it's the guy that set up the whole thing in the first place. And then he goes, game over, and leaves the guy in there to die.
I just love how he gets up too. He's just like,
and the theme. Every single time the theme hits, I love it. It's one of my favorite movie themes of all time. You could catch me in the club going hard to that theme. And then what I love is they wrap up everything that happened and explain how everything he did happened in a super montage.
it's like, dude, I feel like it'd give an editor like a seizure. How fast
I watched the first one and I was like, wow, this is how bad the montages were back then.
Well, like random
dude, like in the quality and how the slow-mo, like, but I don't care. The Saw franchise is goated. Okay, you want to talk about torture corn? Final Destination is more up that alley.
You know what? No, I got one better than Final Destination. Have you ever like seen any of the Hostel movies?
I've never even heard of this.
Oh, dude, go down that rabbit hole. It's a bunch of just like borderline corn. It's kind of nasty, not gonna lie. But you know what's funny? I tried watching the Saw movies as a kid. Obviously, you're not supposed to watch it as a kid.
No, I saw them in high school.
My first one that I watched, bro, was the third one.
Which one is that?
That's the one with the rack, where the guy's in the rack.
Oh yeah, see, everybody describes it by that, but where's it happening?
What do you mean? Oh, it's the third movie.
Yes, I know. But 1 happens in the bathroom, 2 happens in the house.
3 was the guy that has to try to save everybody. And it's like the girl that's chained up and she freezes to death. Okay. It's like, how do I explain it? It's a whole plethora of like shit.
They're goated.
I mean, it's
like for me, I can't think of a third one right now, but top movie twist of all time is Saw 1.
Okay.
Fight Club.
Yeah. Big one.
You're lying if you saw that coming. Fight Club. And I can't think of a third one, but off the top of my head, those 2 just reign supreme in movie twist.
You know, I'll give it to this one just because it's the horror, like it's a horror episode. Honestly, Paranormal Activity.
Oh, dude, I love Paranormal Activity.
The first one,
the first 3.
Goated.
The first 3 are like solid and amazing. And another one that's like a guilty pleasure horror movie of mine. The more I watch it, the more funny it gets. Is Cabin in the Woods with Chris Hemsworth. Have you seen that?
I actually haven't.
So they go to a cabin in the woods.
Really?
Yeah. And basically, there's items in the house to unlock monsters that is going to kill them. And they find it's like this government company that has to do this or else the world will end if they don't like abide by the God's laws.
What?
And so they find the base of where all this is happening.
Yeah.
And they're not supposed to, but they do. And before they do, one of the funniest scenes is Chris Hemsworth is like, he's a bro. He's a dude. And he's just like, yeah, I'm going to get us out of here. So he finds a dirt bike and he's like, they realize there's a dome, like an invisible dome that's preventing them from getting out around everything. And he's like, it's all right. I'll jump this trench and I'll get help. He makes the jump and he hits the dome and falls in the trench.
So he just dies?
He dies.
Wait, so I think I've seen parts of it like through Instagram. And
another famous scene is when they're in the government base. It's so funny because all like the government bodies.
It's like all white, right? The base?
Yeah, I think. But all the government bodies are like, oh, yes, they chose the killer mermaids this year. Like, they're just like... But there's a scene where it's like a lobby of elevators.
Yeah.
And they accidentally... Because, like, whatever item they pick in the cabin is supposed to be the monster that gets released to kill everybody in the cabin that year. But they find the base, and they accidentally release every monster they have caged in the base. So that all the elevators open, and all the soldiers are standing there. Just goes... and they all kill
just fucking eat them.
Yeah, and then since there wasn't enough human sacrifices from the cabin, the gods end the world, and that's how it ends.
Gotta love that.
Yeah.
Gotta love that one. You know what's another guilty pleasure of mine? And I know you love it just as much as Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Love that movie, bro. That movie scared the piss out of me growing up until I saw it at like 15, and then I was like, it's funny as shit.
I was so stoked when I saw they were giving it a maze at Horror Nights a couple years ago. I'm like, oh, it's that well known? DPF showed me that movie when we were in high school, and we both loved the scene where one of the killer clowns rides in on a tricycle, and he's like, "What are you gonna do, clown? Knock my block off?" And then he punches his head off, and it falls in a trash can.
I like the kill where it's the clown making like the shadow puppets, and it makes a dinosaur, and it just eats them.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
It's amazing.
Dude, I gotta ask.
Yes.
How was Arizona?
Yeah, you guys may notice we have a Go D-backs.
Go deep backs. Answer backs.
Answer
backs.
Oh, because they answered back.
Because they answered back.
But they are down 3-2 as we film this.
Yeah.
But it was 2-0, so that's a good sign. But they're going back to Philly, so I don't know.
Tell me all about it, bro. How was it?
So last week after the podcast, literally with Trevor Fanstrom, you guys should watch that.
If you didn't, what are you doing?
You know, we text each other, thanks for doing the podcast, thanks for having me on the podcast. And then while Mo was in the bathroom after the podcast, I get a text from Trevor, and he says, "Hey, I have an extra ticket for the NLCS if you want to come. I don't know how far Arizona is from you, but it's yours if you want it." And I'm like, shit, I do want it. And I was like,
bro was contemplating like he was
2 days to prepare, and I was like, I'm not ahead at all. So I spent the next day getting ahead, and I said, I'll take it. And then I was like, am I going to drive? Am I going to fly? Originally, I was going to drive because, you know, even though it's like a 6-hour drive from here to Phoenix, but sometimes like the drive is just nice. You just get to like see, even though I've done that drive before, you get to see stuff you haven't seen.
Well, just getting out is nice.
Yeah, and experiences you don't get to have when you're on a plane because you're just in a metal tube and most people have their windows closed, so it doesn't matter anyways. But you just get, you know, you get that experience of seeing the world. And I was going to drive. My grandma and mom did not want me to drive at all. They were like, just fly. And because I was expecting like a flight to Arizona, because that's not far for us, to be like $90, maybe. It was like 200.
Well, because it was last minute buy.
Yeah. And I was like, screw it. It was only a 50-minute flight up and down. And called my buddy Ahmed, stayed at his house. He was gracious enough to let me stay last minute, and landed there. Then immediately got in an Uber, and that was the other thing too, because you know I'm trying to I can be frugal, I'll admit. Which, if you don't know what that word means, here's your vocabulary word of the week. It basically means money saver, I guess. Not like cheap, but like I'm not just willy-nilly spending my money.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, there's going to be the $200 flight, and then I'm going to have to Uber everywhere because Ahmed can't just take time off work because I just found out 2 days ago.
Of course.
And so the only Uber I had to take the whole trip was the airport to Ahmed's.
Really?
Yep. So I got there, got to Ahmed's, and he said he was going to be working when I got there, so he was going to leave me a key. I get to his gate, I'm like trying to film stuff for a montage.
Yeah.
And then he's like, who goes there? And I'm like, I thought you were at work. And he's like, oh yeah, in 3 hours. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, okay. Got there, knocked out, caught up on some rest because it wasn't game day. It was the day before. And him and I had dinner that night. And then
how's his doggy?
Gracie.
Gracie.
Wild. This cut is from Gracie.
No.
Dude, she needs to.
Me and my homies love Gracie.
Gotta cut her damn claws. I'm serious.
What, does she have like the coke nail or what?
Dude, they're like this long.
Ahmed. Trimmer.
Yeah, so there's a little love sign from Gracie that I brought home with me.
Yeah, me and my homies love Gracie though.
But yeah, then the next day was game day, and Ahmed said he worked later in the day, so I was like, would you please take me to the stadium? And he did, so got out, and I was there 2 hours before, so I was like, gates aren't going to be open yet. It's usually an hour 30. Yeah. Every single gate was open. There were no lines. So that means they had to have opened like before I got there, like at least like 2 hours, 30 minutes.
No, for sure they did.
Because there was no lines at all. I walked right in.
Even on that like little hallway where
That's where I entered. Where the escalators right there.
where we waited outside of WBC.
Yeah, and
where the
Mexico
lines were,
was
like,
getting Mexico was getting lit. The fans in that little hallway right there,
that was completely empty.
empty. Walked right in,
Ain't no way.
and then so I went up because our seats were up there.
Yeah.
I took a photo up there, took some montage shots, and I was like, "What am I doing up here? Like, I got 2 hours. I'm gonna go down." So I go down,
Yeah.
and I go behind home plate. Nobody stops me. I keep going, and I keep going, and nobody stops me. And I go make it all the way to the front row,
Oh.
and nobody says a thing.
Shit.
And I'm like, how? So I just sat there for as long as I could. And then I was taking like as many photos as I could because who knows how long I was going to be there because our seats were third deck behind home plate.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just going to take as many as I can. After I took all my photos and videos, I realized that Raul Ibanez has been in front of me the whole time. I'm like, I'm like, all right, that should be enough. That's Raul Ibanez. So then I go back and I look at my photos, and he's in like 5 of them unintentionally. Really? Let's see. There's these right here. Yep, there he is. There's his bald head.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, I didn't even notice he was there. And then, of course, after they're done talking to who they're talking to, they're immediately like, okay, bye. And they take off.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Then I sat there. Then a Philly sports guy. You ever heard of him?
Yeah, is that the guy that paints his head?
Yeah. He was right behind me. Talked to him. He was cool. And then it was like 20 minutes before game time. And I was like, dude, I'm going to text Trevor. I'm going to stay here for like the first 2 innings if nobody kicks me out.
Yeah.
Because it was front row behind home plate. And, of course, 20 minutes before, hey, those are ours, dude. I'm like, why?
I got to say real quick, the Phillies guy,
Yeah.
I saw the video that he had posted on his end, and you're just in the background like an NPC.
Oh,
And I saw the comments, and they're like, is that Austin?
Oh, yeah. I intentionally kind of snuck my way into that. We had already talked and introduced each other.
Yeah.
And then he randomly just goes, what's up, everybody? And I'm like,
You deadass were just... You look lost.
I didn't know what to say. I was like, I'm just going to laugh. Like, I'm going to stay in the shop and I'm going to laugh. And, then I met up with Trevor. Then we went up to our seats, and it was the most boring game for the first 5 innings. Strikeouts, double plays. Nothing was happening offensively.
Uh-huh.
As soon as we go down, Bryce Harper scores on a passed ball. We saw this. We saw it watching from behind home plate. And he scores, then the Diamondbacks immediately respond, and then we make it to that outfield. You know how there's like that viewing area in center field and Chase Field?
Yeah.
We watched the rest of the game there because there's standing room there, and it was like the 8th inning, so I didn't mind standing. And then we saw Ketel Marte walk it off.
Love it.
And get the Diamondbacks their first win of the NLCS this year. And the next game was also pretty amazing, but I was only able to go to one game, and Trevor gave me that ticket, so thank you very much. And hell of a game that I made it out to. A walk-off in the playoffs, I'll take it.
Dude, that sounds hyped as shit.
It was.
Crowd was
hyped
going
as
wild,
shit.
right?
Oh, yeah. And I have a rally towel. They gave a rally towel to all the fans. But the 2 of the guys I went with, Sam Carlson, who is a major league pitcher.
Yeah.
He's in high A right now for the Mariners, but his contract's about to run out. So don't know where he'll end up. And then Nate, which is Trevor's friend, who made an attempt at content creating, kind of took a back seat, does more of the backstage kind of stuff now.
Yeah.
He actually runs a podcast, I believe, for an NBA player. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. And that's the guy who was nice enough to drive me home after the game, and I left my rally towel in his car. And
Nate lives right there in the...
I texted him because we all exchanged info, and I texted him when I got home. I was like, yo, I left my rally towel in your car. I'm a big sucker on memorabilia and collecting things. Can you send it, and I'll cover the cost of the shipping? And he's like, yeah, I got you. So hopefully it'll be here by next podcast.
No, I mean, are you going to hang it right above you?
I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go. I just want it.
I was going to say, if Sam's contract runs out with the Mariners, he should probably...
I straight up told him, I said, if the Angels call you.
I'm like, bro, just
on. He said, they're a terrible run organization, but it's really easy to move through their system. And I'm like, well, I was like, you're right. I mean, we drafted Shanwell and got called up in the same year. So Neto got drafted and got called up in less than a year. So I was like, hey, man, you might be in our bullpen.
Yeah, I mean, we need it.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. So I told him that. And I was like, you know what? Let's start off with a joke, and I was just like, "Hey, sign with us, bro." And he won't find out till the World Series is over. That's when offers will start coming in and all that. So it's still gonna be a minute. And Mobo and I on our Instagram for the podcast both chose Rangers and both chose Phillies. Both of those are pretty set up nice right now.
The TP World Series has got to happen.
The TP World Series. And also with the Arizona game that I went to, if you don't know Trevor Vonstrom, he looks exactly like Corbin Carroll.
Like the same person.
Like scary similar. Like spooky Halloween scary similar. And yeah, that was all I wanted to end with for the Arizona conversation.
Right on.
And
right
for
on.
you, I feel like the only news we talk about with you lately is your car.
Well, car, because both of my cars are still out of commission. But that being said, I got updates on the Beamer.
He actually drove here today. I didn't have to go pick him up, so that's a good sign.
Thank you, mommy. But
you drove her car.
I drove the big rig.
Okay.
My mom has like a nice Chevy, but
damn, I thought
it's
you
a big old
I
boat.
thought you drove your Civic today.
No. So with that, I'll start off with the Civic. I get a call from my buddy Steve. We call him Little Steve. He's not little.
Steve.
Steve's pops is the one helping me with the Honda. He's a big Honda and Toyota guy. Loves working on old cars. It's like his passion. Calls me. He's like, "Hey, we need to talk. You are about to spend a lot of money." I had to buy a whole transmission for my car.
That's not fun.
That's not fun at all, bro. It's not fun because I was trying to like run all over Southern California trying to find this damn part. Luckily got it. Brought it to him. It was super dirty, but we're gonna make it work. So the Civic, hopefully I'll get it back next week. And the Beamer, though, dude, I gotta show you.
Much good news on the Beamer.
Much good.
So
news.
how long away are you from getting that back? Because it's painted, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at the photos.
Yeah.
The Beamer right now, the main part, as you guys are seeing right now, got painted. He's finishing up the hood, the bumpers, the little accents that all like old BMWs have, and at that point, it's just assembling it back together.
And what time frame are we looking at? Like 2 weeks?
I honestly think about two to 3 weeks.
Okay.
So hopefully with that, I mean, dude,
the first episode he gets it back, we will start the intro in the car.
we're gonna get coffee. We're gonna get something. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it shirt mic like the hospital, and we'll just do it from the Beamer.
That'd be sick. Although I have no radio.
Do we need a radio? We don't want to play copyright music.
We'll play lo-fi chill beats to study to.
Well, we don't play anything during the podcast. We're good. And now a little bit around the horn. MLB playoff update. The World Series will be decided by the time this episode goes up, probably.
Yeah.
But now, as we film this, Phillies are up 3-2, going back to Philly, and the Rangers are up 3-2. We're still in that series. The home team has not won a single game. In the opposite series, the NLCS, it was the opposite. The away team had won every game.
Yeah.
Until the Phillies won game 5. Yeah.
I was going to say, the Phillies are still right now undefeated at home, right?
Are they?
I think they are. Because they came back.
Yeah, I think so.
The first 2 games was in Philly, and then the 3 games in Arizona.
Yep.
They are undefeated.
Yep.
Do you think they'll keep it? Or are they looking
I feel like the Diamondbacks aren't winning in Philly.
I don't think they are, bro.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Love the D-backs, but dude, the Philly crowd.
Yeah.
On top of that, just them.
Plus, we picked Philly for our post. So,
of course.
So
go Phils.
Go Brandon Marsh. And then with the Texas series, it's going to Game 7. Or wait, that means it's 3-3 right now. I said that wrong. Sorry.
3-3.
Yes, today that game just ended. So yeah, it's Game 7 for Texas.
Shout out to Adolis. He's keeping America's team alive.
Yeah, I think the Rangers are going to do it. I think they're going to go.
They gotta go.
Yeah.
At this point, they have to get their first ring.
Like I hate repeat World Series. It's the most annoying thing to me. So I do not want to see Phillies and Astros again. So Phillies and Rangers, please. Phillies win because I don't want an AL West team to win. Thank you.
No.
And Brandon needs a ring. Thank you. And Bryce Harper's cool.
And if Trey can just like pop off in the World Series, I could sell my card and make fucking dough.
You got like a Bowman rookie card, don't you?
Yeah. No, not Bowman rookie card. I got a Topps rookie card that's framed.
Autographed?
No autograph. But the numbered card I think is up to 25.
Mm-hmm.
And I have his jersey number card.
Nice.
I have a number 7.
I mean, maybe one day we take that to the field. Phillies are in town. I don't know if we go to Philly or if Philly comes to us next year.
I hope they come
Get
to
it
us.
signed, and then the value of that card goes up even more.
And then I get it graded.
And it goes up even more.
And then I sell it to Caps Cards on eBay.
And then it loses a little bit of value.
Well, for that, I got to buy like 10 Trey Turners.
Yeah, like Captain America buying 10, 12 Ja Morants.
Ja Morant.
You'll never guess who's next in this package I'm opening. My 50th Ja Morant. Go to Julio Varela YouTube channel if you want to find out what deep cut we're getting that from. It's in his card opening series.
Whoa. Dude, favorite card opener.
And this one, the NFL. Is it a movie? Is there an industry plant fan? Have you seen this?
I have not, but what's the script?
You haven't seen anything about this? This
No,
happened last week.
I'm completely lost.
But it also has a new story this week.
What?
So the Chargers and Cowboys were the Monday Night Football game last week.
Yeah.
This one fan just kept getting put on TV. Like, you know how usually fan shots are like, they're not like the highest quality. This was like high quality.
Like 4K resolution.
And she was like way overly excited. Like, people get excited for their team.
Yeah.
But it was like too much. Like, to the point where it's like,
It's pretty fake.
yeah, I'll show you. Dude,
she's probably
literally
like
Chargers score next play.
Okay.
And then watch her. They cut right back to her.
I love how that. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm telling you that. And then the Chargers.
Dude, she's like.
The Chargers
she's on
throwing.
Demon
The Chargers
Time,
throwing
dog.
interception, and they show her again. And then this week, oh man, they were licking their chops. The Chargers, with
Okay.
that Chargers fan, played the Chiefs in Kansas City.
Oh,
So
God.
not only was Taylor Swift there again, the Chargers fan was there, front row.
What?
With her kids, I believe.
Dude, that's sick.
I know. But also, after that game,
Yeah.
she immediately was on the Pat McAfee show the next day, which
What?
is ran by ESPN, which is also ran through Disney.
She probably is a plant.
So is this a plant?
Could possibly be.
And then
Ladies and gentlemen, let
there's
us know.
been some accounts that have tried to defend her because another photo of her, she
Yeah.
got caught in Vikings gear. And
No.
somebody came to her defense
Oh
and
my
said
God.
she is a mom and she has kids that play pee-wee football, and her son was on the Vikings, and she shows just as much love at an NFL game for her son's team. And then everyone was just like, sounds like something a plant would say. So I don't know if I'd buy that, but she was in a Vikings jersey, like a jersey. Like, I understand buying like
Maybe a jersey is like passable.
like
but
Vikings merch,
jersey,
but
is
like
wild.
a jersey for your kid's team that he's gonna play for 1 year, and then he changes to a different team. I don't know.
You think she might just be like the biggest NFL fan that nobody knows about?
Could be. And then when they interviewed her, she had, I think, 9 full size like that Chargers helmets behind her.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
And she was in a Chargers jersey on the interview, and
Well, you got it at that point.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's odd. But get your bag, girl.
Yeah. She's in her bag right now. You know she's flexing with it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let us
And
know what you think. Is she a plant, or is she just an extremely passionate Chargers fan?
I'll go with the latter. I think she just might be a passionate football person.
All right, then I'll do the other. She's a plant. Pat McAfee was in on it. He knows everything. ESPN and Disney are trying to get their bag. And, bro, the fact that they play the Chiefs the next week, where Taylor Swift before her has been the talk of the town, and now they fly. It wasn't even in L.A. They take her to Kansas City, where Taylor Swift is also there.
NFL, you're making it hard to trust you guys.
Yeah.
I love
Script.
the memes you sent me last year regarding like towards the end of football season. It's like when the script says that this person.
They literally made a commercial with their own players saying, "What's the script for this year?"
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Yeah. So either they're just making a joke and there is no script, or they're like, hey, maybe if we joke about it, people will think there's no script. And then I don't know. Why would you script a sport, bro? Like I don't get it.
I don't know.
And how could you? Like
the postseason this year is really good. The script must be fire.
oh, we have well for MLB. I'm not gonna lie. The postseason for MLB feels kind of down this year. I was gonna say
You think so?
it's not as exciting as the past years.
There's been some good games though.
Yeah,
Without doubt.
we had a brawl
Yeah.
in the Texas series.
Haven't seen one of
Adolis did not like getting hit after hitting a home run, so he decided to fight.
He just queefed on
Fight. He decided to fight Martin Maldonado, and then
That's scary, bro, because Adolis is a big dude.
yeah, and then Brian Abreu got suspended 2 games. Adolis got nothing, and then Dusty Baker got thrown out of that game. And Dusty Baker took forever to leave. He was sitting in the dugout just like, no. I'm like, dude, you got ejected, bro. You got to go. And then, of course, they came back. The Rangers were up before all that. And then they came back.
Gotta hate the Astros.
Mm-hmm. And we talked about my Arizona trip. And coming up very soon, New York.
I wanted to ask, what's that looking like, bro?
Well, let me also say this. We might actually be missing an episode for the first time. Yep.
Wah, wah, wah.
Because there will be an episode next week.
Yes.
Then I leave for New York, and I am there for a long time. So
Quite a while.
I don't know exactly how we would be able to do this. It'd have to be planned ahead. It'd have to be like 2 podcasts in 1 week. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it because I'm going to be in New York for a while. Yeah, so there will be an episode next week. Then I leave for New York on the 4th. And then
Are you flying out with the softball peeps?
me and Javi are together on the flight.
Nice.
Chartreuse just entered the chat.
Oh, nice.
It is now on our flight. I believe Jasmine is on our flight. She has entered the chat, but I'm not sure if she's entered our plane. I don't know. I don't know all these details because this all happened within the span of last week. So
You guys got those 2 to jump on board with
the people that told us yes originally was 4 people. They said, yes, I can make it. Yes, I'm going to pay for it.
Yeah.
We're good. And it was me, Javi. It was me and the Jays. Me, Javi, Jeff, and Julio, which is
Nice.
Cap. So it was Austin and the Jays. So we were set. We got our plane tickets. We got our Airbnb. And then a week ago, we had like 5 people change their mind and expected it was so easy to fit them in. And I was like, my head was going to explode.
Yeah.
You know, we had our gears and our nice little clockwork tower working nice. And then somebody took a big old wrench and just said, here you go. And then threw a wrench in everything.
Damn.
Had to rearrange things, had to figure that out. But we're good for now. And some things that I will not say yet will be happening in New York. Mobo knows what they are.
Could be something cool. Could be something horrible.
Oh, it'll be very cool.
Guess you guys will find out soon.
It'll be super cool. You'll know when I get back because I'm not spoiling things for...
Bro's going to have that video on the plane done.
No,
I know you
I
don't-
won't. I won't.
I know you
Don't give
edit on
them
the
that
planes.
idea. And
No,
then,
no.
but I mean, Cap and I, were the only 2 willing to meet up to discuss plans for New York.
Right on. I was going to say, you guys are still hitting the Jets game, right?
Yes, that's the plan.
Nice. Is that the only
So-
plan you guys have?
So we wrote 3 categories: things
Oh.
we've done because we've been to New York before, things we haven't done, things we should probably reserve ahead of time,
Let me
and
see.
then we have a tier system of star next to it is fudge yes, diamond is that'd be cool, and then squares mean if we got time.
What is this, Squid Games? Jesus. Let me hold it. Let me read it. I'll go one by one.
So
Things you've done. Statue of Liberty.
uh-huh.
That I feel like that's kind of a fudge, yeah.
Yeah,
That's kinda-
because for me it's the only thing of that. Like
Yeah.
I'll explain as you read more.
Okay. The Empire State Building.
So what I mark that as,
Square.
which is
I mean, if we can.
so the Empire State Building, we did it the first time, and it's just like, here's what's different between that and the statue. The statue, that's it. That's the statue. The Empire State Building, there's so many high-rise buildings that you can go to a observation
Okay.
deck.
Yeah.
So I want to get a different view.
Okay. I hear
So
that.
like The Rock, or there's all kinds that I've heard of that you can go see all of New York.
Central Park.
I only went through 1 street of Central Park last time. What did I mark? I think I put that'd be pretty cool.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
yeah. I'd like to see more of Central Park.
I'm jealous. I've never done it.
You
Never
weren't
saw
there with us. We only saw 1. We went through 1 street of Central Park. That was it because Sweater was feeling sick, so we had to go back.
Now this one's pretty much Mando. If you go to New York, Times Square, have to do.
Oh
it.
yeah, that's like a
Have
must.
to.
Like even though we've done it before, I will go to Times Square every single time.
Grand Central, my opinion, overrated.
The only reason I want to go back to Grand Central is
Is a
because we
little,
didn't do the whisper thing when we were there.
The corner
And I
thing,
found
yeah.
out after, and I was pissed. I was like, damn it.
I saw it in a movie once. I think it was. Do you remember the Russell Brand movie where he's like a billionaire playboy?
I forget what it's called. Jonah Hill's in it.
Is Jonah Hill in it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
They do it in that movie.
Yeah. Let's see. Things you haven't done. Jets Charger game. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
that
really good.
was basically the whole reason for this trip, anyways.
We got bridge views.
Yeah,
Bridge
I
views.
feel like we saw none of the bridges when we were there the last time.
Huh.
What did I mark for both of those?
Those are diamonds.
Those, which
Straight
is
up diamonds.
that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
But
Joker
yeah,
Stairs
so
is
like the Manhattan Bridge, I would love to see Brooklyn Bridge, like just views of the bridge in the city, New York.
the Brooklyn Bridge. You gotta walk it.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
fun.
it'd be cool.
Joker Stairs.
Where 2019 Joker, Joaquin Phoenix, where he does his that.
That's a fudge. Yeah. I don't think that'd be cool. That you got to do that.
Mm.
And then this is a fudge. Yeah. The Aki way.
Oh yeah,
Dude, you have
the
to.
Akiway guy. I'm gonna email him before we go. He has his business email in the
Really?
in his TikTok. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm gonna see if he responds. But if you guys don't know who we're talking about, look it up. I think his name's Raw_money on TikTok or something
I
like
think
that.
his name is Raj.
Yeah, but he's the guy who goes, first we put Mobo on the grill. Don't forget the Bev, never. Sure.
Then we put Cap in the pancake mix.
Sure. That guy, if that rings any bells.
Imagine he responds to your email. It's like, hey, I'm a content creator. I want to collab and I want to see if we can work something out.
Thing is, I'm worried because I have 200,000 subs. He's worked with professional athletes like all-stars and people with millions of subscribers.
Maybe. You never know. Maybe he's cool enough and he's down there to
see.
help out.
Hopefully he's not one of those guys that's like, you're not the big time enough.
I'm telling you, he's going to respond to your email, but all you're going to get is a sure through an email. The Met stairs?
That's a hobby one. I'm not going to do that personally.
The Met stairs.
The Met Gala. The stairs they take up.
Yeah.
I don't really care for that.
Now, here's one that I didn't do, you didn't do, and everybody flexed it.
Everybody
Cat's Deli.
went to the Angels game. Yeah, Cat's Deli. Because we, the Angel fans, Angels were playing the Mets one last game. And on that New York trip, so all myself, Mobo, Sweater, Cap, and Fireball went to that game. Everybody else on the trip went to Cat's Deli and would not shut up about it. Apparently, it was like the best thing ever. So I want to test it.
It's pastrami, right? That's what they're known for?
Yeah, I think it's just like sandwiches, like pastrami, barbecue, pulled pork. I don't know. They all loved it. They would not shut up about it. So if it's like I'm gonna be so mad because they
It's like overhyped.
they praised it, dude. They still do till this day, and half of them, all of them, forget that we weren't there. Every time we're like, oh yeah, I didn't go. They're like, you guys didn't go?
I thought everybody... No, not everybody went.
But I'm fine because we knocked out so much on that day. We knocked out the Empire State Building. We knocked out the Mets game.
We did like half of what you put.
Yeah. So
Kind of wild.
I'm
And
chilling.
I didn't know you guys might need to reserve this, the MSG tour.
Probably. I mean, it's the mecca of basketball. It's the place for NBA.
Even then, I feel like it's such a staple like arena. Because when you think of, I mean, like you said, basketball or even an artist like killing it and selling out something, like MSG is MSG.
Yeah. So
It's Madison Square.
I'd love to see a game, but unfortunately, the Knicks play on the same day we're going to the Jets and Chargers, and it's like in the same hour. So the next best thing, luckily, they're doing is a tour of MSG.
Yeah.
And I feel like that'd be cooler because I want to know what to look for in MSG.
I mean, I want to go there for a Knicks game. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I would love to. But yeah, that's the plans for New York.
Right on.
And maybe a little bit more. Wink, wink.
I hope it goes good. And I hope that second plan is sick.
You'll understand what my winks mean in
Wink,
a few weeks.
Wink, wink. So.
Yes. Is that everything?
Well, there's one more thing, but it's after our little thing.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like the new Spider-Man game?
Oh, yes. Spider-Man 2 PS5 came out, and I love it. The first one was amazing. The first one's story had a lot to do with, oh my God, was it Mr. Negative? I think it was Mr. Negative. No, Doc Ock. What am I saying? It was Doc Ock. Doc Ock, the Sinister Six.
Yeah.
This one, Miles Morales is in it, and the Venom symbiote is in it.
I was about to say, we were just talking about it. I legit did not know a new game came out. I thought it was an update.
No, it's a brand new game, and it's been so much fun. Tons of cool suits, story's good,
Yeah.
and I love it. And we are also going to promo our TikTok a little bit. We're going to play a fun little game here. You're going to decide which team you would rather play with. We're going to build an MLB team, both of us.
Oh, yeah.
So, you have the filter ready
Let me pull it up
On-
right about now.
on our TikTok, which is at Off the Field. What is it? It's
is- It's Off the Field Pod.
at Off the Field Pod. You can
So-
find us.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, subscribe, and check it out.
So
Come
let's
on,
see.
guys.
So if you go to our
see.
filters, it should be saved.
I have the skeleton
see.
one that you loved.
No. Okay. So let me see.
Yeah.
Let's do this. It's weird. I don't know. Me and Bobo share the account. We both have it logged in, but like if I save something on mine, it doesn't get saved to his. Like we have drafts that are saved on his but aren't saved to mine.
Oh, you don't have those drafts?
No. I don't get it. But let's see. MLB.
I just don't know why. You know what? Here's the thing. I don't know why a lot of apps just glaze over iPhones. iPhones are cool. Don't get me wrong. I love my iPhone. I don't think I'd ever get an Android. Sorry.
See, it says added to favorites. I don't know why it's not there.
But,
All right.
dude, yeah, his camera sometimes is actually better than my iPhone one, and they
Yes.
still do him dirty.
Yes. I won't get into that because people will they won't listen. They're just like, iPhone.
It's me. I'm people. I'm people.
The filter's loading right now. And so here's how it's going to work. So we're both picking from the same team.
Okay.
So we're picking, outfield, infield. For pitching, it'll be the starting rotation of that team, the bullpen of that team. And then, and you are the guest at my house. So you're the away team in this case. So you can go first. Is it
Thank
there?
you. Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Here we go.
hold on. Just set it to 10 minutes because we don't want 15 seconds. Get rid of the sound. Up there.
There we go.
Okay, and we'll post this on our TikTok. So here we go. First team.
Let's go, guys.
So whoever Mobo lands on, we both get a player, but we can't pick the same player. So
Ooh.
Guardians, who are you taking?
Let me get J-Ram.
Yeah, damn it. I was hoping you'd screw up and forget about him.
No, sir. It was either that
Um,
or Oscar Gonzalez.
I am going to take Steven Kwan.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So I'm going to make sure that I don't forget my team. I'm going to write it down. Where's our notes for this episode? There it is. Okay, so Steven Kwan. He is an outfielder, so Kwan.
Quan.
Do you want to write your... Oh, I have your phone.
I'm like, I don't think I'll be able to.
Okay, I'll put...
Just put it next to it.
Okay, I'll put, J Ram, and I'll put...
Jerome.
I'll put an M to let me know that's Mobo. My turn now, so I get to go
I'm already
first.
liking my team.
Okay.
Here we go.
I need a team that has a superstar.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Come on. I got to compete with him.
The team is.
Orioles.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
matching the orange, I see.
Nice.
Who do I want from that team? I'm going to go with Adley. Adley Rutschman. Okay. So now Bobo can't take Adley. I think you guys understand how it's working.
Let me get Grayson Rodriguez.
So, but you'd have to take the whole rotation.
Okay, I'll take the rotation.
Okay, so Orioles
mind.
rotation.
I'm going to get clapped.
Okay, so now it is your turn again.
What we getting? Who we getting? Who we getting?
Bobo lands on... Oh, dude, that's not even fair. Yeah, I'll just write it down.
Yeah. Throw that thing down.
Yeah, tell everybody go ahead.
So I'm going to take Acuna. There's
Yeah.
no other way around it. Come
Yeah.
on, guys. It's the Braves.
You
You know what's crazy? I almost took their bullpen.
their logo disappeared, but shoot. Okay.
There's some good keys on that.
I know, but I don't want to pick the wrong one. I'm gonna go with Ozzy Albies because
There
I
you
feel like there's less star second baseman and there's a ton of third baseman. I could have taken Austin Riley.
You should have taken Austin Riley.
Nope, because there's plenty of third baseman, not enough second baseman. So now with that, you added Acuna, I added Ozzy Albies. Okay, so let's set that up and we're back on me. Come on,
Who we
give
getting?
me
Who
a
we getting?
team with a star, bro. I need like an Acuna kind of guy.
Oh,
There we go.
Mookie.
Mookie. Give me
Yeah.
Mookie.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I don't take their starting rotation
Okay.
because Dodgers would be a bad one. Let me
Mm.
get. You know what? I need a utility guy. I need a clutch. I need somebody who's gonna get it done. Random. I'm gonna take Kike.
Give me that, baby. You forgot about Freddie Freeman?
No! Wait, you took Mookie though.
Yeah. Mookie is not Freddie Freeman.
I thought you took Freeman.
Okay, so where are you putting Kike? I can't just put him as utility.
I'll put him at second. Why not?
Okay.
Damn
I
it.
cannot believe this fella took.
I sold hard
Freeman.
as shit, y'all.
Oh my
Mad at myself,
goodness.
mad at myself.
Okay. Oh wait, I just got the Dodgers, so it's you now.
Anyways,
Yeah.
let's see what we getting.
It-
Watch me get like some horrible team like the Royals.
And it is the Mets.
Ooh.
Oh man.
I should go with Danny Burgers, but Lindor is my guy.
Okay.
Take it
Well,
away.
I don't even need Pete Alonso.
Yeah, that's another one that. Like,
I don't think I had to think that hard about that one. I was already like thinking ahead, and I'm like, all right. Who did you say? You said Frankie?
yeah, Frankie.
Okay. So.
Mr. Smile.
All right. Lindor. That'll be
Big Meat
Mobo. What do I need? I need a third baseman, a shortstop, one more outfielder, a DH, and pitching.
What do I need?
You need a catcher, a first baseman, an outfielder, two outfielders, a
And
DH, and bullpen.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Who you getting?
I need a big name. Give me a big name. Rangers. Ooh.
There's a couple people on there.
Give me a second to think, everybody on the TikTok. Okay, so I could either get Josh Young. Oh yeah. Oh, but that's starting rotation. But they get injured so often. But
The rotation is fire though. You can't lie.
this is obviously just a TikTok, so we're playing in an injury-free world. I mean, bro.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So my rotation in injury-free world would be Eovaldi, DeGrom, and Scherzer.
God, dude. What a.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rangers rotation.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking like a AAA team out here.
Okay, so I
I
decided to
gotta
go with the
choose.
Rangers rotation. We're playing in an injury-free world.
Oh. I'm gonna go with. You know what? Give me Josh Young. I need a catcher.
Josh Young? No,
Yeah.
he's not a catcher.
Oh.
Josh Young is a third baseman.
Oh.
Their catcher is Jonah Heim.
Damn it. You know what? Yeah. Give me Jonah Heim. Why not?
All right.
Why not?
But couldn't take Seager there because he already had Lindor.
No.
So don't.
Wait. No.
You can't move their position.
No. I want to switch the player.
What?
Yeah.
To what?
Adolis.
You already chose Heim, buddy. That'd be like switching Kike.
Okay. Fine.
All right. It is you landed on Rangers or me? I did. So you go.
Give me somebody sick.
Mm-hmm. Well, who'd we land on? I can't see.
Texas again.
Texas again. Go again. Okay, so go.
Oh.
You get your guy.
Let me get Adolis.
Adolis. There
Yeah.
you go.
Who are you taking?
I am gonna take the other guy I was thinking about because I still don't have a shortstop, Corey Seager. So I ended up getting both the guys I wanted.
Damn it.
All right, let me put that there. Okay. Oh, hi everybody.
What
Okay,
is that?
my turn. It's gonna be. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna. Oh, again with the Braves, bro. I never took my third baseman, which means I still get the guy I wanted. I get Austin Riley. Let's go.
You know what?
I'll tell you right now who's not available.
Well, no. I just want to see what my team's looking like because I kind of have.
You need a first baseman.
Yeah. Let me take Matt Olson.
I forgot
Let's
Matt
go!
Olson. I forgot Matt
Yeah.
Olson's even a Brave, bro. Damn it.
Got that one, guys.
Okay, so I need. We're both good on the whole infield. We
Yeah.
both have our infield, so we both need one more outfielder, a DH, and we both need bullpen.
Right on.
So we're all on the same page right now. So let's see. I can't see. And oh, well, go ahead.
Trout.
You said it.
Wait,
You spoke.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? Injury-free world though.
It is an injury-free
Injury-free
world,
world, so-
which in this case helps us both.
Yeah.
So
You know, it'd be
I'm
crazy.
taking the DH. I'm taking
Yeah.
Shohei. So,
Can't believe that. I fell into the Angels like trap.
yeah, that's why I think before I speak. And okay, so that added me a DH. That added Mobo his outfield, and Mobo just needs a DH, and we both need bullpen.
Right on.
And I need one more outfielder. Okay, so
Oh, it's been going this whole time.
so
Right on.
I have to take an outfielder or bullpen here. Okay, there's a pretty good young outfielder in Arizona,
I think some people know him.
and that bullpen's been okay. It's either I take him here and I risk the bullpen, we're taking Corbin Carroll. We're doing it.
Okay, I'll take the bullpen.
Okay.
Easy as that.
Okay. You could have taken a DH.
I'm going to hold out for it. I think.
Okay.
Somebody
you got your eye on out there?
Yeah.
So basically what happens here on this roll
Yeah.
is Mobo has – or no. Oh, yeah, you took the bullpen.
Yeah.
That's right. So Mobo has to take the DH, and I have to take the bullpen. So Mobo's bullpen is D-backs. Okay, here we go. Last one.
Let's go. What we getting?
It is going to be Mobo's DH. I mean, you can pretty much pick anybody to DH.
Yeah.
You already took J-Ram, so.
Who else do they have?
They have Josh Naylor. They have, what's the shortstop? Andres Jimenez. They had Josh Bell. They don't anymore.
I was going to say, I'll take Josh Naylor. Why not?
Josh Naylor?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll write that after this. And I have to take the bullpen. So my bullpen has to be the Padres. It's not the best. It's not the worst. I'm not mad at it. And you guys, tell us which team you would rather have. All right. So that's the TikTok. I'm just going to put it in drafts for now. Yeah. Worry about it later.
So, it's obvious to know that his team is just going to wipe the floor.
We'll let them decide. Okay.
We'll backtrack. What do we got?
Okay. So Team Mobo is, give me a second. My bullpen is the Padres. Okay. Team Mobo is Jonah Heim at catcher.
Okay.
Matt Olson at first base.
Yeah.
Kike Hernandez at second base. Jose Ramirez at third base.
Oh, yeah.
Francisco Lindor at shortstop. And an outfield consisting of Mike Trout, Ronald Acuna, and Dolis Garcia.
That's
and your DH is Josh Naylor. Your rotation is the Orioles rotation, and your bullpen is the D-backs.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. I honestly, I give my team. I feel like it's like a solid 8. It's not too bad, but it could be a lot better.
Well, let me read mine.
Oh my God!
Let Daddy.
Let's listen to this Diamond Dynasty looking at team.
Let Daddy read his team really quick after I mark everybody right here, and we'll be good. Okay. Team Spidey, Team Austin, Adley Rutschman at catcher, Pete Alonso at first base, Ozzie Albies at second base, Austin Riley at third base, Corey Seager at shortstop. The outfield consists of Stephen Kwan, Corbin Carroll, and Mookie Betts. Designated hitter is Shohei Ohtani. The rotation is the Rangers rotation, and the bullpen is the Padres.
So as long as your starters are good, you should be untouchable.
Yeah, we're playing in an injury-free world. So, yeah.
If that's the case, then Trout's going 5 for 5.
Yeah, I was going to say, if that's the case, I don't have Shohei and you don't have Trout. And Seager, for me, would have been out half the year.
Who would have been out on my team? I think everybody's in.
I think Heim was injured for a part of the year. Matt Olson was healthy all year.
I want to say
J-Ram, I think, was healthy all year. Lindor, I don't know because I literally did not pay any attention to the Mets.
I don't think he was healthy all year. I think he was out for a bit.
Adolis was out for a bit this year too. Either way, I'll put the teams on screen and you guys let us know. What team would you rather take?
I'm taking my team.
Oh, I'm taking my team.
Yeah, I would take your team too.
See that? He just changed his mind on the fly. That's how good my team is. Come to my team. We have cookies. And that will be it for episode 40, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for the big 4-0.
I hope you have a happy and fun Halloween. And yeah.
Were you about to wish him like a sad Halloween or what?
No, I just meant to say I hope, but I said I think for some reason. I think you have a good Halloween. No, I hope you have a good Halloween.
Ladies and gentlemen, get a lot of treats. Make sure to go to the rich neighborhood so they can give you king-size candy bars.
Yep, that's the trick. Mm-hmm. And let us know what your costume is going to be. Thank you for watching and listening. You got the audio on Spotify at 2 p.m. every Thursday. The video
goes up on the YouTube channel, which you guys hopefully are already following by now because, come on, guys.
Do it.
It goes up on Fridays at 2 p.m.
Do it.
Now.
All right. We'll see you in episode 41.
4-1. Thank you, guys.
Kept distracting myself because my mic right here, this little metal piece, I can see my eye.
Oh, yeah?
Like I'm looking right in it.
I'm just looking at a big, like, black knob, and then every time we record the video, I just want to like, oh, oh no, ladies and gentlemen, ciao.